Happy Friday, everyone. This is Miss Gail at Georgia Peachnut. How you doing? Yeah, I need to be whipped because I still haven't uncovered my citrus. So let's see what happens. You can just watch me, go along with me. Hi, my new subscribers. Thank you for coming on board and welcome back. Back, my seasoned subscribers. I appreciate all of your devotion and support. Let's get this off. We're going to see what it looks like, okay? Now, the reason why I put the plastic over it is because you don't want the cloth to get wet. Now, I explained that before. If the cloth gets wet, and your temperatures drop, then it becomes frozen. You don't want the frozen water on your plant. So that's why I do that. Now this blue tarp has caught a lot of water because we had some rain. So I'm gonna dump it so that it doesn't get on the cloth. All this is dry. I've got to dump it in a way where it doesn't get onto the cloth. So let's see if I can do that. There you go. Whee, doggy. Yay. So I didn't get the cloth wet. This is still dry. We're going to try to keep it dry. So I'm going to place this over here and put it in a container because we're going to get some more rain. So I have to keep it dry because I think it's going down to the 30s towards the end of next week. So when you close your citrus up like this, it creates a microclimate. It gives it more heat and moisture, and they love it. Now, you would want to do that all the time, only when it's cold, because if it's too much moisture, you get your aphids and all other kinds of issues. But like this time of the year, you take the covers off, the aroma of the citrus, it attracts the bees and the other beneficial insects, and they just come flocking. So it has its purposes, it has its goods, it has its pluses. And you can just take something like row covers and just put it around it to keep the cold off of it. Now I only did it right here. I didn't do it over here because I didn't really need it. We only got down to the 30, the early 30s. Well, not the early 30s. It was actually 30 degrees instead of 27. Best to be safe than sorry. So I can bring you down here. You see everything looks good. The fruit looks good. The flowers that were there have actually turned into fruit. And I'm gonna show you a little trick over here. Let's see if I can get you to see this little trick that I use. Bring you down just a little bit. Let you look over here. Right there, that's a grow bag. You take a grow bag and put it over it as well. I got a lot of these grow bags, and that gives it extra protection on top. So that's something else you can think about. I don't know how big your plants are, but if you have several grow bags, if you have a big tree, you just stick this in between the leaves, and the leaves will hold it, and that will protect your fruit and your trees or whatever. Then you have to worry about the undercarriage. In other words, the part that's in the soil. Just cover the soil up with some grow cover, burlap or whatever. Bada bing, bada boom. So that's one. Let's get this other one undone. Thanks for coming along with me. Let me take you back up. There you go. And we're going to turn to this right here. Take you up just a little bit. Okay. There you are. And these are just frost protection blankets. They come different ways. You can get them at Home Depot, Lowe's. If you don't see them in the gardening center, ask them where they are, because a lot of times they're not where they're supposed to be. And they have jacked the prices up drastically because of you gardeners. Seems like the more we buy things, it will go down, the cheaper it would be, or maybe stay the same. The more we buy, the more expensive it becomes. I don't understand that. Somebody can maybe explain that to me. You know, gardening has become the thing. Manufacturers are benefiting from it. And it's like, oh, let's just make the products more expensive. Whatever. Okay, we're going to put this away. Take the little clamps. I told you about these little Advil clamps. They used to be cheap as of earlier this year, but we have made them expensive. So I've got a lot of them around my garden. I need to find them and not have to buy anymore, because it's ridiculous what they're charging for them now. Like I say, we're not the only ones who watching. They're watching us. I had this wrapped real good. You'll see what it's looking like. You know how when you were little and it was freezing outside and your mama would put you on layers of clothes? These are our babies. And I put my babies on layers of clothes. It keeps them warm. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I once again took a grow bag and put it down here around the bottom to help preserve it. And ta-da, as you can see, is alive. I get a little silly sometimes. I'm sorry, y'all. So everything is fine. This looked like that before I wrapped it. It's going through something. I'm going to it doesn't have any fruit on it, I'm going to up pot it or just repot it. This is the Kisu Satsuma. So I'm going to put in another pot. It's been traumatized for some reason. And I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put it right back in that same pot. So as you can see, and this is alive, I need to do something with that. As you can see, this right here is a, I don't know, something that I need to look after too. Let's see here, it has a tag on it. This is an Arctic Frost Satsuma. I need to cut away all of the growth from the root stock down here, because that ain't nothing we want to deal with. It's taking food away from this part up here. So cut away from that, clean all this out back down in here, and repot it too. So I have 2 over here that needs to be repotted. Really all of them need to be repotted, but I'm gonna put them back in the same pot. I may take it upstairs to the deck. But as you can see, grapefruit's doing fine. Didn't lose anything. So we're doing good. So okay, you guys, I just wanted to bring you that much, that little bit, and let you know that my wrapping worked here. Let's walk around to, wait a minute, before I do that, let me try to see if I can. Okay, so everything looks good. We have our oranges and lemons over here. They're fine. Let's see if I can bring you down just a little bit. We have this big Satsuma orange that I don't know, it's just crazy, but I'm gonna let it grow. We have the kumquats right here. They're almost ready to be eaten. I had another kumquat, I don't know where it went to, but anyway, I may have given it away knowing me. Then we have our kumquat over here. Now it's going through some stress. I'm gonna let it go through some stress. All of the kumquats on here are falling off. So it had died back and now it's producing again. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't know why that's twisting like that, but anyhow, I'm not gonna worry about that either. And here we have lemons. Some more lemons coming in. Right here, here, over there. And so these trees have actually died back and they are coming back to life. I do want to show you something, the reason why you should not give up on your citrus when they look like they're dead. Sorry about the ride, but it's all right to get y'all down. This tree right here is making a comeback. You see that right there? I thought it was dead, and Spirit told me to leave it alone, and I did. And you see now, these are the leaves. These are the leaves that you look for citrus, not those other ones that's real skinny. I'm gonna leave this here so I know what it's a Maya lemon. But these are the leaves that you look for. When they're big and wide, that's how you know. So don't throw your citrus away when you think that it's been burnt. Because I have a graveyard over here I haven't gotten to. But I know that the rootstock is alive because look. So I just need to go in there and cut all that out. So 1, 2, 3. These here, they're in the graveyard, but they're not. They're not buried yet. So, anyway, you guys, this is Miss Gail, just bringing you here along for the ride. And I guess you say, will you please make that tripod stop twisted? Anyway, along for the ride here, showing you. I'm sorry, y'all. It don't want to be still. The aftermath. So everything looks good. Everything is good. That looks good. We'll take that. So I will see you guys in the garden next. I got a lot to do. Thanks for coming along. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.